Afternoon, I'm Pete. I'm one half of the Budget DIY guys. In the last video we established that I was terrible at DIY, but sometimes I try and do something and it works. And I made the PlayStation lamp and it was really cool and it still works and I'm so proud of it. But during the video I tried to use my head mount, one of these kind of jobs, for my action cam, and it completely did not work at all. I just ended up filming above what I was looking at. So while I was drilling in stuff, all you could see was the floor, the top of the table and the floor beyond. So I've been looking into this, and apparently the best way to get POV things is to make a mouth grip for the camera, which will set the camera about there. A lot better for looking at stuff. I don't think they make these mouth grips. Everyone seems to be making their own, and how most of them were doing that was by getting the smart clip. I'll turn this backwards so I can see better. And making it out of that, but you see the smart clip costs some money, doesn't it? So I'm all about not spending money, and this should just be made of things from around the house. These action cameras, mine at least, came with, and every other one I've seen, came with this kind of packaging where it sits on one of these bases. How it does that is there's a little clip bit there, this attachment here clips into that somehow. There you go, and with this bit in there and attaching to the bottom of that camera, it then goes like a stand. A lot of people keep these as sort of a little like stand for the camera to do what a tripod would normally do. I don't need that. Without this little housing, the camera stands perfectly well anyway. So what I'm going to try to do is make it out of this. I mean, I could just bring it in my mouth straight away like that and it'll be perfect. But I want to cut it down a bit so it doesn't dig into my cheeks. So yeah, the first thing we're going to want to do is cut this down, and I don't think scissors are going to cut through this. It's a very tough plastic. So I got the old Rosen work knife. I'm just going to try and make cuts down here. Barely even denting it. I have a feeling if I try and take the blades to it, the wire cutters that I was using to trim down the PlayStation last time, I have a feeling it'll be far too brittle for that. So I'm trying to score this. To hopefully smash it off. If all else fails, the hacksaw. Well, the coping saw, should I say. Going through it, but it's not exactly as easy as it could be. Know what this means? Even this was no good in the end. I'm guessing the thing was just too pliant. It has made a bit of a cut, but it was wobbling around far too much. I think the best call of action is to just soldier through with the old coping saw. Maybe if I could lay it flat and score that way, it'll snap. Right, so I laid it down flat, cut a little bit through it. Snapped off. Lovely. Do the same thing for the other side. Excellent. That's what we're looking for. Right, to make it comfortable, a lot of people seem to wrap gaffer tape around, and I'm going to do that, but I'm also going to lengthen it a little bit with some of this foam core that we had the other day. So I've got two little strips off like this. What I'm planning on doing is attaching one to the top and one to the bottom, which I'll do with my good old friend the hot glue gun. Now, because it's left a little bit of a gap there, I'm going to just cut another bit of this foam core off. And I'm going to slide it into that gap. I'm not going to bother gluing it in place because I'm going to do what everybody else does and duct tape this. I'm just going to hold this for a second, let the glue take. Should be alright. Get some duct tape. Just gives it a slightly softer surface to bite down to, and you can always add more of a surface if you end up biting down and ruining it. You know, if you like use it too much and it starts to wear away. Make sure that doesn't fall out. Just tear it off, and then we'll take another strip off. Just bang that shit on the end. Here's where I try and put this on and it doesn't fit anymore. I fucking told you, didn't I? So we're going to have to cut this little bit down here. I shouldn't have to say this, but careful using a knife. I am actually trained to use one. And we're in. Let's get this unscrewed. Bring this shit in. Sorry, I'm a bit sweary today. Right way up. And there you go. Should work a decent mouthpiece. Let's try it out. Obviously can't tell while it's in. I'm going to go and try and look at some things recording off this camera and see if what I look at actually comes out on screen. Well, I'm going to try that up as another success. The thing in my mouth, I can actually, you know, I've watched back the footage, it actually does show what I'm looking at. But not only that, I can actually see the screen when it's in my mouth. Not very clearly. Not very clearly, but I can see vaguely what's going on. I can make out blurry images. Right, look at the camera right now. There you are. Obviously, I need to not talk while I've got that in my mouth, and I need to go back and record a voiceover afterwards, but chalk that up as another success. If you watch this, this is going to be just on the Budget DIY Guys channel, so if you're watching this and you like me and want to see more of me, because who doesn't, let's be fair, look for Pete Fighter 2, the link will be down below. That's my own personal channel with all kinds of gaming stuff and other things. Give us a like, give us a subscribe here to the Budget DIY Guys, subscribe over at Pete Fighter 2, and I'm back for more soon. Bye. One last thing I just realised with this is it's not only good for these cameras. Hang on, if you just unscrew this bad boy. If you have one of these, which is it's a tripod adapter for a mobile phone, or a cell phone if you live in the States, and they usually come attached to most selfie sticks as well, you can bang that on there. And then I can't really show you because I'm filming on my phone at the minute, but you can stick your phone in there as well, and you've got a mouth mount for your phone too. And it's just the gift that keeps on giving. See you soon, bye.